Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats, he's no lady, David Walliams. Pop-cultured Alex Zane. And their team captain, Jason Manford. And facing them tonight, smells like teen spirit, features Geldof. In the thick of it, Addison. And their team captain, Sean Locke. Now, welcome your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats, a show about opinion polls, surveys and statistics. Did you know, for example, if you counted aloud for 24 hours a day, it would take you 31,688 years to reach a trillion? I'd say, leave it. 63% of women buy clothes but never wear them. I'd like to meet those women. And 98% of obese people think society discriminates against them, but they're too fat and lazy to get up and do anything about it. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round, which this week has a special teenage theme. Today is the last day of term for most schools, so we've teamed up with a leading polling organisation, and they've asked British teenagers what they've been discussing. It's our panellists' job to guess the top 5 most popular talking points for teenagers. Jason, David, Alex, what have teenagers been talking about?
I imagine...
exam results.
Exam results.
Are exams getting easier for these young people? This is an issue. In geography tests now, you're allowed to take in a sat-nav.
They need to modernise stuff, that's the problem. Like, look at maths. I do maths, it's always like, Sally's got 3 apples in a basket and all that. You know, they need to make it so it speaks to kids, you know what I mean? So it's like, Jono's got £10 worth of credit left. He needs to download 15 ringtones at 80p each, but he needs to save 40p to One Belly's bitch. You know what I mean?
Our maths book at school was Scottish maths and practice. They never seemed very Scottish. There was no, if I stab 2 gadgets on a Saturday, how long will it take the fucker to bleed to death?
Jimmy, can I say we've got a teenager with us tonight?
Well, I'm moisturising.
No.
Oh.
Have you just done your exams?
I did, and I failed tragically, I think.
So have you just done them and now you're waiting for the results?
Yeah, I am. It's sort of like being in sort of a horrible purgatorial state.
It's like Guantanamo Bay, I imagine.
It really is.
Do you think if you fail, you'll be like working in Asda? Just something like that?
I think I would be in Summerfield,
Really?
which is my favourite of the chains, actually.
Well, have you been to Lidl? Lidl is a bargain.
Never been to Lidl. Never actually even heard of Lidl.
It's Eastern European.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nobody knows quite who runs it or where they get the stuff from.
Yeah.
But it's cheap.
So what do you think you're going to get?
Judging by last year, I got a U in politics. That means unmarkable. Probably,
Unmarkable?
Literally
Wow.
unmarkable.
Did you do it in crayon? When I was at school, all the boys used to go and snog and grope Julie Miller in the art closet. And, you know, they don't make teachers like Mrs Miller anymore.
They had strange qualifications in my day. They had this one called a CSE, which basically meant it's like having a sticker saying, I've done some maths.
Well, I would say, Jimmy, British teenagers do very well in pregnancy tests.
You would know a lot about that, David, wouldn't you?
There is this...
Oh, you bitch!
Well, let's see if teenagers have been talking about exam worries. Yes, teenagers are talking about their exam results. Of course, these days it's getting more and more easier to do a pass in English. And ting. Sean, Peaches, Chris, what else have teenagers been talking about?
Sure, Peaches and Chris. That sounds great, like we're in a sort of teen band.
Tell you what, if you were in a teen band, you were definitely the musically talented one, Sean.
I was going to say Big Brother.
My favourites are Sam and Amanda, the twins.
The second one that went in, when you've never seen anything like me before, apart from your identical twin, who just went in.
Would you, though?
Would I? I don't like the idea of disappointing 2 women at the same time.
Carol?
Carol works as a I think, some sort of...
Gargoyle. What I do find is it's great when you get all those characters together, isn't it? You know, it's just a house full of... You know when people say, like, you've got to meet my mate, he's a right character, and they've just got loads of them in the house. It's like there's this sort of national dyslexia where the word character has replaced the word arsehole. And now they go, yeah, my mate, he's a right well, he's an arsehole.
You know, Tracy, she entered the house looking like Bagpuss. And gradually, her hair is a normal colour hair's come out. It's gone a little bit white and a little bit crazy. She's every time she opens her mouth now, I just want her to go, Marty, where we're going, we don't need roads.
I think Charlie's amazing.
You can't beat these outfits, South London.
They were going to make a Charlie talking doll, but there isn't enough string in the world to actually hold.
It was more entertaining if it was just women in the house and that one bloke. Because he was in hell, wasn't he?
They were like the harpies in Jason the Argonauts, those things that fly down, and the man's there and he's blind and they've got food, and he's like...
Jason, I think Alex has got a puncture.
Right.
Well, let's have a look and see whether teenagers are talking about Big Brother. Yes, they are. Yes, it would appear teenagers are loving the Big Brother. You know when they swear on Big Brother in the house and they play the Sound of Birdsong? I've got so used to that that when Springwatch is on, I think the badgers are calling Bill Oddie a Jason, what else have teenagers been talking about?
I think Harry Potter. Yeah. Because there's a new film out and there's a book coming out as well.
Of course, the Harry Potter book comes out tonight at midnight.
I was doing a gig up in Edinburgh last year, and there was a kid on the front row, about 8, and so I sort of made sure I wasn't swearing and doing anything particularly rude. And I looked, about 25 minutes in, I noticed he had something under his chair, and he sat on the front row. I said, "What's that under your chair, mate?" And he pulled it out, and it was the Harry Potter book. And I said, "What's that for?" And he went, "Just in case you were shit." Apparently in the book, in the new book, there 2 characters are going to die, and bookies are taking bets on if one of them's going to be Harry Potter. Now, I've been to the bookies. Never once has the bloke in front of me been doing a spread bet on Quidditch.
They give it away in the last book, just for Potter buffs out there.
What do they say?
Well, basically, there's a prophecy which says that Harry and...
Well, no, if it's a prophecy, you've got to say it in, "There's a prophecy." Like you're a blind old man. There was a prophecy.
Anyway, there's a prophecy that
Don't
says...
do it in the proper voice.
Can I sort of whisper it? Yeah. There was a prophecy that said that if Harry faces Voldemort, both of them must die.
The prophecy.
The thing is, what does Harry Potter die? And I'd like the fact that if all there's 7 books, at the end he dies the last page because he's got something like a peanut allergy.
Let's have a look and see whether Harry Potter is one of the most talked about things for teenagers. Yes, of course it is. The new Harry Potter book is out at midnight tonight. I've seen a copy and I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but it's for children. Grow up. Sean, Chris, Peaches, what have teenagers been talking about?
Is it the fact that they're going to put drinking up to 21?
Are they actually going to?
I doubt it.
It's just dead easy for kids to get pissed these days because all the drinks taste nice.
Basically, it's the alcohol pops, isn't it? Which is what we used to call my granddad. But...
Are they going to make smoking? You have to be 18 to smoke now.
Yeah, 18 to buy cigarettes.
If you're worried about the health issues of young people smoking, just send them into the garden.
OK, I can tell you drinking and smoking is not in our top 5 most talked about things for teenagers.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
But lots of teenagers are talking about drinking and smoking. At 14, you're not allowed to drink alcohol, but you are allowed to go to the pub on your own. Which begs the question, what would you be doing? Sitting there going, "Yeah, Jack, she doesn't understand me. Another lemonade."
I wish I'd have known that rule when I was 14. That'd have been brilliant. You know, at the end of the day at school, just walking in with the other workmen. Fucking what a day. What a day. I better get home, she'll have me spaghetti hoops on the table.
Fingers on buzzers, what else have teenagers in Britain been talking about?
Is it the potential getting back together of William and Kate? It's sort of the royal family's attempt to get their popularity back amongst young people. So I think if the royal family actually wanted to get any popularity back, they should behave like a proper monarch again. The Queen, you know, leading us into battle. That's when I see the Queen in Iraq on a white stallion going, "Come on, lads, charge!"
wasn't there something about Kate's mother using the word... She was running Buckingham Palace and she used the word toilet instead of lavatory when she said she was going for a dump. And they kind of thought, you're not posh enough.
And she said to the Queen, don't go in there for a bit.
Apparently Woolworths are designing a Will and Kate pick and mix set. I thought that pick and mix reminds me of the royal family in that you never realise how expensive it is until you see it and you go, fucking hell! I'm putting Prince Philip back, you can fuck off.
This is the mug that the Woolies have designed. They've got all the stuff ready in case they get engaged.
He looks like he's wearing lipstick. You're wearing eyeliner, you big puff. It's not eyeliner, it's guy-liner.
I'm hardly wearing any makeup. You're wearing quite a lot. You've got quite a lot of eyeliner on as well.
Fuck you. Let's have a look and see if Kate and William are in the teen top 5. Yes, teenagers are talking about the royal romance. Camilla has already given the couple her blessing. Well, she stamped twice. Right, one more thing to get fingers on buzzers. What else have teenagers been talking about?
Is it the finer points of European tax legislation?
I'll check for you.
I don't understand teenagers.
MySpace, Facebook, all those things. It's a way for young people to sort of get to know each other.
Why are you two holding hands?
I'm holding
behind the
his
desk?
hand and he looks uncomfortable.
I'm all right.
It's just friendly. It's just friendly. We're just friends.
That hand has touched Abby Titmus.
Whose hasn't?
But that's the nice thing about MySpace is that people are asked to be your friends and then you can either accept or deny them. It's that brutal. You just deny them. It's fantastic if you could do that in real life. If people just came up to you at a party, having quite a nice conversation with somebody else, just tried to strike up a conversation with you, deny! Deny! That's what you're saying about the Queen. That is just be fantastic.
There's a new one called Second Life.
I did a gig on Second Life, a virtual gig on Second Life, yeah.
You did a gig in another bit of the world? What's going on?
All right, Grandad, don't cry.
Why did you do that? You're not funny in real life, a computer.
I thought it might help.
Computer Jimmy Carr? Even shitter than the real thing. Because at least people laugh at your ugly face. You take that away. Don't go, you hate him. Oh, you're milking it now. Yeah. It's friendly banter.
OK, let's have a look and see if teenagers are talking about the internet. Most talked about thing. Yes, teenagers are talking about the internet. If you go to YouTube, you can see a video of me putting my MySpace onto Facebook. I uploaded onto Facebook the other day, and now I've got to buy a new keyboard. Right, well, at the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean's team have 2 points, Jason's team have 3 points. Our next round is called Pick of the Polls. Our teams choose a picture and then have to answer a question based on a related survey or statistic. Sean?
The dinner lady.
You've chosen the dinner lady. It's a poll with a whole question. 42% of children think dinner ladies what?
Piss in the dinner.
Piss in the dinner?
We had dinner men, I always thought they wanked in it.
Oh, hey, pissing
I really did. I really did. I watched a programme about like Indian restaurants. They all wank into it if they don't like you.
A documentary where they showed Indian men wanking into curries.
They did it.
Here they are, wanking into the chicken korma. Quite salty, yes.
42% of children think dinner ladies what?
They think they've got some kind of special powers.
You're on the right lines. They think it's sort of to do with technology.
They think
Oh,
they're robots.
That's the right answer. Yes, 42% of children think that dinner ladies will be replaced by robots by the year 2020. The dinner ladies at my school were actually very nice, but there was one wine waiter who was a bloody idiot. Jason, Alex, David, what do you want to go for?
I'm very drawn to this old lady.
OK, this picture represents grandmothers, and it's a poll with a whole question. 7% of grandmothers have recently what?
Gotten up early and then fallen asleep on the couch like they do every fucking day.
Sellotaped a pound coin to a birthday card. sign written, there you are, buy yourself a CD.
I've recently knocked someone over on one of those motorised carts. There's a whole pimp my thing culture going on with grannies now. Like, they're all paid, they're getting go faster stripes on them.
Those aren't go faster stripes, they're varicose veins. It involves water.
Water skied.
Swum.
Swum, you're devilishly close. It's a special type of swimming.
Drown! 7% of drown! That's a special type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
A type of swimming.
But the
Paddle.
what a swimming move.
Do you mean a stroke?
Had a float. Had a float.
Can you please stop getting... You're getting so annoyed.
What is it? What is it? What is the answer? What is it? Tell us, 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 tell us the answer! What is it?
I've gone skinny dipping, yes. That's the answer.
Yes, 70% of grandmothers have recently been skinny dipping. No one gets a point.
I still want the point.
I don't know if you noticed, but David Walliams just cheated. So at the end of that round, Sean, Peaches and Chris have 3 points. Jason, David and Alex have 3 points. Neck and neck. Join me after the break when we'll be finding out what makes women cry. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats. The next round is Believe It or Not. In this round, I give the panellists a simple statement. All they have to do is decide whether they think it's true or false. Let's have a look at a clip to illustrate your statistic. This is a Hungarian music video that might just change your mind about war.
Check this. I hope my black brothers feel the same like me. Dre, Snoop, Puff, L, Tupac Shakur, rest in peace. He was the best. My respect. Come on. Sometimes people make a war. Don't know what it's for. Business. Come on, once again. I hate terrorists, and I understand you. September 11, I never forget you. Rest in peace. Catch the bad man, stop your plan, be led and temper. Come on, stop the war, that's right. Sometimes the people fight the war. Don't know what it's for. So you stop the war. That's right.
No, I'll be fine. Just got something in my eye.
Business.
Here's your related statistical question. If they were granted one wish, only 7% of Brits say they would wish for world peace. Is that true or false?
I think people know that world peace is unrealistic. It was an idea in the 60s, they had an idea, there'd be a chance of world peace. Yoko Ono, she sent all the world leaders an acorn. She said, rather than fight wars, why don't you plant this acorn and watch it grow? And I just think it's a shame. Just before she licked the envelope, she didn't ask anyone whether it's a good idea. Biggest waste of stamps and acorns in history. Not that there's any other competitor in that particular field.
Whenever someone goes, do you want one wish? You go, yeah, 3 more wishes. It's the classic thing. That's how you outwit the genie.
There is a rule where you go, you can't wish for any more wishes. It's like an ombudsman of genies. And they go, you can't do that, you can't do that. And like, for example, who do you complain to when you say, oh, I wish for a knob that can touch the floor and he takes your legs away. You know what I mean? The genie ombudsman. That's where you go.
Peaches, what would you wish for?
Unlimited amounts of money.
What do you wish for, David?
I'd like to meet Mr. Kipling. Befriend him. Because is he real or not? There must have been a Mr. Kipling at some point.
Actually, can I change my wish and say I'd like to meet the banker from Deal or No Deal?
No, you can't. You've already had it now. Can't change it.
Can't change it. You're stuck with unlimited money.
Yeah. Most of the people who believe in world peace get assassinated. Martin Luther King, Gandhi, Elvis.
Bono.
Yeah.
Go on, so you're saying it's...
True.
True. You're saying true? Only 7% of people would want world peace? OK, true. What do you think?
We're going for true also.
You're going for true? OK, so you're both going for true? Well, I can tell you that the answer is false. Encouragingly, 22% of Brits would wish for world peace. Nice. It's a nice thing. I think we should put aside our differences and concentrate on what we all have in common. We all love to fight. So at the end of that round, it's 3 points for Sean's team and 3 points for Jason's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your first one. Top thing that makes women cry.
Is it mentioning at dinner that they have a little crumb in their moustache?
Is it sexist old men?
What, love?
Is it sexist old men?
Is it coming home to find you dressed in their wedding dress with makeup on?
It's interesting that, though, isn't it? If a woman comes home and catches a man wearing her clothes, they have to have, like, counselling and meeting. Woman's wearing your clothes, it's fine. It's a laugh.
I know. Equal clothing rights is what we need, isn't it, Sean? So we can dress the way that we want.
Yeah.
Society doesn't judge us.
Yeah.
Give us a clue, Jimmy Carr.
Oh, well, yeah, it's something that Kate Moss has just gone through.
A gram.
Oh, splitting up.
That's the right answer, yeah. Yes, the top thing that makes women cry is a relationship breakup. David Walliams has got breaking up down to a fine art. These days, he can do it in about 10 minutes, and that includes meeting them and fucking them. It's adorable.
Oh, I don't.
No, you don't.
You've got me all wrong. I'm gay.
Finally.
Next question. Most desirable talent.
Is it to have the speed and agility to turn the shower on without getting your arm wet?
Why are you worried about getting the arm wet when you're getting in the shower?
Oh, you bastard! Doo-doo-doo.
I imagine there's undesirable talents. Like, you know, if you're really good at a sport, but there's no money in it. Like, if you're really good at archery, you're like the Federer of archery, 5-time world champion, but you're still living in a caravan.
Is it dad reversing? When your dad reversed, like, hand over the passenger seat, like that. In the back, heads down, lads, head down. Legend.
I'll give you a clue. The Bank of England does it.
Print money.
Print your own money.
Bank of England does it, and then...
Yeah, that's the clue. I can tell you the answer. That's a different thing.
I don't want to get vicious again, because I can get vicious with you.
Whoa,
Tell us
whoa.
this and then you...
Tell us it. 5, 4,
No.
3,
Whoa.
2, 1.
All right, I'll tell you. Jesus Christ. No, you haven't got any fucking questions right this evening. You've got to get one right. Sit down. White trousers, I mean... OK, so it's something that the Bank of England does. What does the Bank of England do?
Prints money.
It doesn't just print it. Another way of saying that. The ability to...
Is it make money?
Yes, it is, Chris. Yes, the most desirable talent is being able to make money. You can't take it with you, unless, of course, you've got a wallet or a pocket. Well, that sound tells me it's the end of the round and the end of the show, which means the final scores are Sean, Peaches and Chris have 4 points, Jason, David and Alex have 4 points. It's a dead heat. Everyone's a winner. Thanks to all our panellists, our wonderful studio audience, and to all of you for watching at home. See you in a few weeks for our Big Brother special. Good night.